Welcome, everyone. Welcome into Purple Lunar Rose Tarot and Astrology. So, today we are going to talk about how we can get better sleep for all of us, right? Here at PLR, we call this Twin Flame Insomnia. So, it is a thing, guys. I'm going to talk about what it is and what we can do about it, right? I'm also going to I'm going to be offering some free readings at the end, guys, which can definitely give you some personal insights on your own sleep patterns. And of course, could give you some guidance. I'm also going to do a collective reading, guys, for those of you that couldn't join me for the live. I completely understand. I don't want you to miss out. So we will start with the collective reading after the information, and then I will offer the free readings to whoever is joining us live. I see Faith came in. It says 3:57 a.m. Faith was super early. Hi Rashima. Hi Gemini girl. Guys, please don't forget we are streaming on two different platforms. We are on Facebook and YouTube. Tonight I'm going to be over on Twitch, guys. So if you haven't followed us over on Twitch, you guys are missing out. I'm going to be offering some free live Q&A readings over on Twitch only, guys. So come join us, ask your love questions, get your free readings, and of course, Twitch link is going to be in the description box. All right, guys. So I know you can see that is the free reading that I'm going to be offering everyone. Hi, Roberta. Hi, Michelle. So yes, guys, that's what we're doing this afternoon. But let's jump to the information a little bit. So we're going to be talking again, twin flame insomnia. So everyone can experience insomnia at certain parts of their life. It's usually during change and challenging times. But the information that I'm going to be providing to you in this video today is going to be based on the studies I've done with the information from my own journey, with all the information I've gathered from your journey, those of you that follow PLR and get personal readings, that information, and of course, all the information I've gathered through my studies. So it is called Twin Flame Insomnia, and it is something that we all deal with collectively. Here's just some fun facts before we jump in. Are you guys ready? Fun fact number one I found as I was gathering this information, 3 a.m. is the PLR time. 3 a.m. is the time that we all experience waking up collectively. Um, very often. Now, it can definitely be some different times, right? But 3 a.m. is going to be the time that, like I say, if my messages pull at your heartstrings, we're most likely on this very same spiritual journey. So 3 a.m. is going to be your time too. It means that a lot of times you could have trouble falling asleep like me, right? But 3 a.m. is going to be the time that you get woke up often. Here's another fun fact. Ready? The percentage of alcohol use to aid sleep is very high at PLR. I'm going to read that one more time. The percentage of alcohol use to aid sleep is very high at PLR. I only say this, guys, because I want you to understand that it's not you. Beating yourself up about it, calling yourself names, all these types of things that we do is not going to help. It's not going to help at all whatsoever. So I'm hoping that the information I provide today can be a little bit more helpful than our regular go to, right? Hi, Nama. All right, so here is the information. So the first thing you want to do is you want to create a step-by-step nightly routine. And this is going to help your body get ready for sleep. So your goal with this routine is to slow your mind down. So about 30 minutes to an hour. You want to try not to use any electronics at this time. And I know this is going to sound out there, but you really want to try not to think about your counterpart at this time. So let's talk about a bedtime routine. Like, what does that mean, right? So it's a set of activities that you perform, again, 30 minutes to an hour before you go to bed. And I actually gave you an example on your screen there. So, like, step one, you could take a warm bath. Step two, you want to make sure you're putting on fresh, clean, comfortable bedtime clothes. Like, you don't want to be wearing jeans to go to bed. Like, who can sleep in jeans, right? Massages are great for bedtime, right? Especially with light oils. You don't want anything that's too strong, or it's gonna, like, smell up the whole room, right? Meditation is so important, guys, and you can definitely find guided meditations specifically for bedtime, for when you're going to sleep. You want to prepare your bed too, guys. Like, that's really important too. So it's like your bedroom needs to be your safe. I call it my safe space, right? Like my safe room. And that's definitely how you want your room to feel. And your bed, look at the bed that I picked out to put on the screen. I picked out those purple roses. I would love that comforter. It's so beautiful, right? But Miss Tina actually gave me a purple rose blanket that I use on as a topper on my bed. But definitely you want something that's going to be very special to you and make you feel very comfortable. And then the last thing I put on there is you can listen to some sleep music. I actually have some playing right now in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not because I'm not trying to get into trouble with the YouTube. But yeah, there's all kinds of different videos on YouTube that you can find that have like hours and hours of sleep music that can definitely help you sleep. All right, so you may also want to set a time. This is actually something that I'm doing, guys, and may actually help you. But you may want to set a time with direct intention to receive Twin Flame Journey guidance. All right, so guys, when we're on this journey and we have awakened, we start to experience all these different energies and we receive all these different downloads. We go through all these different portals, we jump timelines. I mean, it's definitely a lot of different energy than, let's say, someone who's on a different specific spiritual path, right? Like they're on a different spiritual journey. So we're getting a lot of information a lot of the times. And one thing that I noticed is that we're getting this information most of the time at night. Why that is, I'm not really sure, to be perfectly honest. But it's almost like it's even making our what little sleep we do get like even more challenging, right? So here's something I've tried and I think it's working so far. You may want to set a time with direct intention to receive your twin flame journey, and mine is morning. So after my first cup of coffee, there's always like incoming information, right? And so I just try to keep myself calm until I've had that first cup of coffee. And then I'm like, okay, guides, angels, ancestors, whatever it is, give it to me. And it's like those first few moments in the morning as I'm gathering my thoughts and planning out my day. This has definitely helped me. I feel like I'm getting woke up a lot less throughout the night. Now, is the 3 o'clock thing still there? Yeah, but we'll talk about that in a minute. All right, so a little bit of information I think could be helpful is that twin flames also experience changes in like chakra openings and awakenings, right? And this can actually cause changes in your body heat. And I know a lot of times we don't even talk about this. And me personally, I'm in this pre-menopausal, whatever the heck it's called. And so like I thought when, the night sweats or like the body temperature rising at night, I thought, oh my gosh, that's going to be, the hot flashes or whatever they call it. And come to find out, no, it wasn't menopause. It was the heart chakra awakening. And it was, right before reunion. But I mean, I didn't know. I had no idea what was happening. But yeah, you can definitely have some fluctuations in body temperature at night. And that could be your chakras, not necessarily like menopause or something crazy like that, right? All right, so let's talk about the 3 a.m. wake up call. I've been trying to change this in my own journey. Also, I've been working with this here. So the 3 a.m. wake up call, we all get it, okay? And this is what I found that's working for me, okay, is working with the energy instead of against it. So I'll get up. If it's 3 a.m. and I'm awake and I'm like, man, there's no way I'm going back to sleep anytime soon, I will temporarily get up. I will tell myself that it's temporary. I'm just receiving whatever that information is. I do try to find something calm to do. Guys, the other morning I got up at 3. I stayed up. I watched a stand-up comedy on YouTube. Matt Rife, Rife. Guys, you have to go check him out. Steven's grandson. Oh my God, he was hilarious. I laughed so hard that by the time it was over, I was ready to go back to sleep. And I just want to say that was actually the best sleep I think I've gotten in months. Now, some of you guys may want to find something that's a little bit calmer. And yeah, Matt Rife's comedy might not be for everyone. But yeah, that's where I'm at in my spiritual journey. So yeah, he was super, super hilarious. Nama says 3 a.m. usually for me. With you, not today. No, not today, she said. All right, let me pull up the reading really quickly. All right, so this is the free reading I'm going to offer. Guys, I am going to do a real quick collective reading for those that weren't able to come into today's live. I know these Saturday and Sunday lives can be at different times, different day, they're not scheduled, so it's a little bit harder to catch. But I want you to see what it is that the reading's going to show you. The first card is going to describe your sleep habits right now as I'm tapping into your energy. The second card is going to show you why you're feeling disconnected. Many times when we're not getting good sleep, we're just feeling disconnected, right? Like we're not feeling connected to source. We're not feeling like we're in the flow. So how can you improve your sleep is going to be the third card. The fourth card I'm going to look at is something keeping you awake. It's very important, guys. Knowledge is power. Sometimes you don't even know what it is. What if it's like you think it's you having some sort of issue, but really it's like your counterpart's energy. You see what I'm saying? It's really important that you know whose energy is who. And then, of course, I'm going to close it out with a guidance card. This is a free 5-card spread, guys. So again, I'm going to do the collective reading first, but make sure to take advantage. Hang out with me. Hi, Jenna. All right, guys. So let's see. I decided to use the Crystal Unicorn Tarot. All right, so 5 cards. I called this spread Team No Sleep. All right, so Page of Pentacles is coming out. Let's just go ahead and pull them all out. Why you're feeling disconnected, and then we'll talk about each one of them. Temperance is coming out. Several came out with Temperance. The Magician and 9 of Cups also came out. That's big right there. Guys, Spencer's in the room and he makes all kinds of weird noises these days, but I love him and I need to keep a close eye on him. So bear with him. All right. Let's look at how you can improve your sleep. How you can improve your sleep. So we have 7 of Pentacles. You got to be a little patient with yourself. All right. Something that's keeping you awake. Something that's keeping you awake. Collective PLR energy. Hey, pretty interesting. This is the exact card that I got when I practiced the reading for myself in this exact position. Something that was keeping me awake. All right, so it's the 9 of Wands. All right, let's pull some guidance and then we'll go over them. All right, so guidance flies out and it's 7 of Cups. Find new resources. All right, okay, so the first one, remember, a collective PLR reading for those of you that couldn't be here. Card to describe your sleep habits. So Page of Pentacles. So your sleep habits are new to you. You didn't even realize you had a problem with your sleep habits. Maybe you just are used to not sleeping very much. If you're like me, like 3 to 4 or 5 hours is like my max, and I was just used to that for a really long time. Ever since I started breaking it up and like waking up at the 3 o'clock whenever I get woke up, and it's like, okay, I'm just gonna get up. I've been getting the best sleep from whenever I fall asleep to that 3 o'clock, and then whenever I go back to sleep to when I wake up in the morning, best sleep. So I'm just saying, don't fight that energy. But I feel like it is all new to you. Like you didn't even realize that maybe there were things you could do that could give you better sleep. All right, so why you're feeling disconnected, several cards came out. I took all 3 of them. Temperance, Sagittarius, the Magician, Virgo, and 9 of Cups coming out. So 9 of Cups, divine wishes being granted. It's also an energy of like feeling like something's missing, and that's going to be that disconnected. So Temperance is healing, and the Magician could be manifestation. I'm not really getting like any type of manipulation. I'm getting more of the as above, so below type of energy right there. So why you're feeling disconnected, I'm thinking that it has something to do with the spiritual healing journey that you're on. It's also very possible that you're putting all your energies into something that you want or something you feel is missing. And that could also be why you're feeling disconnected. All right, so how you can improve your sleep. You got the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles says you need to plant some seeds, so that could definitely have something to do that. But see how he's got like the unicorn has the what is that called? Have mercy. The lawn yard tool, but it's like he's doing the work, and it talks about planting seeds and being patient and waiting for a time of harvest. So I feel like for the most of us, we haven't really even set up a sleep routine, or if we have, like we're really, really new to it. So Spirit's just saying like we just need to be patient with this energy, test it out, like try it before you knock it is kind of what I'm getting, right? All right. Something that is keeping you awake. So we have the Nine of Wands. All right, guys, the Nine of Wands is this energy of stubbornness. I get this card a lot because, I'm an Aries and I'm Rosa and, I'm stubborn. I know I'm working through it too, guys. I know. But Nine of Wands does say that we need to see something from a different perspective. We may need to stop trying, like we've been doing something a really long time, a certain way, and clearly that isn't working, right? So it's like we need to start looking at it at a different way and maybe coming up with new ideas on how we can do things differently, right? And then guidance comes out and Seven of Cups comes out. So at first when I seen the Seven of Cups, I thought like we need to go find new options, new resources, because Seven of Cups is like choices, right? But it's also confusion. So I feel like too, the guidance here is there could be some confusion as to why we're like for example, why we wake up at 3 a.m. all the time, or like I was saying earlier, like you could be feeling, if you're having a hard time going to sleep, you could be feeling your other person's energy, especially if their schedule is at an opposite time, which is really common for a lot of twins, because a lot of twins, at first, definitely born in the same locations is really common, but it's like later on in life, like these counterparts could be like on other sides of the world. I mean, it's not always that way, but it definitely seems like a majority is that way. So there's something about like not understanding why you're having certain energies. There's confusion. So maybe just a little bit more your own studying on Twin Flame Insomnia, and you might come up with some information that could be more helpful too in your own particular journey. All right, I'm going to leave it there, guys. That's going to be the collective. So let me know, guys, who wants to get their very own personal team no sleep reading, get a little guidance on how you can get some better sleep. Hi, Eliana. Hi, Starluba. Jenna says, my cat keeps me awake. Sister's got a cat. His name is Orion. I love him. He is so unique. He thinks he's a dog. But I think it's because, I guess he's always been around dogs. But she just got him this bell, this little collar that has a bell. And I really don't think he likes it because I feel like he likes like, being sly and like sneaking into rooms. And it's like now all of a sudden he's got this bell and he can't scare anybody. Yes, Gemini girl, absolutely. Let me grab a pen and paper. I'll make a real quick list. I hope that bedtime information was helpful, guys. I know we struggle. This journey is so hard already. And then like when we don't get proper sleep, it's like, man, this is really... All right. So Gemini girl. Star, did you want to do a reading? Eliana says, I've been dreaming of my twin lately and weird sleeping schedule. Yeah, we all are. And it's pretty specific dreams too. I feel like they're pretty detailed. And so it's like, it's a little shocking for everyone, Eliana. That's been coming up a lot in the Etsy shop. It actually came up in your reading, just saying. It's still uploading. I know. I feel like whenever I get behind, like whenever I'm on the third day of the readings, it's like the uploads want to take absolutely stinking forever. But I feel like that's just spirit telling me I need to pick it up. It's hard, guys. 1 to 3 days. You wouldn't believe the amount of readings that we do. But I'm so, so grateful, not complaining whatsoever. And guys, please don't forget Etsy shop. The Etsy shop is 50% off. It's tomorrow. I think tomorrow is the last day. And I did do it for Mother's Day. So for all of you guys that are celebrating Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day. But yeah, go take advantage of that. It does also include the live one-on-ones. Several of you guys have been taking advantage of that offer. Guys, unfortunately, the live one-on-ones are not in my Etsy shop anymore because anyone can purchase a reading in the Etsy shop, and they may not necessarily understand that they're getting a tarot reading and not some other form of video. So I need to be able to, to kind of approve the one-on-ones before I accept them. So I do say just email me. You can email me at purplelunarose@gmail.com. People tend to message me on Facebook, or they can message me through the Etsy shop itself. But yes, guys, those are going to be done separately from Etsy. Unfortunately, I just have to go through there and just make sure that you're really looking for a tarot reading, right? All right, let's get back to the list. All right, so Star was first, and then Gemini girl. Jenna says, I need a door flap for my cat to go in and out. Oh, I'm so glad you were able to hear it. I was scared in your reading, Aliana, that you weren't understanding it. And I definitely jumped on that and was like, hey, write the things down. Write the things down. All right, I'm going to start with Star Leva first, and then we'll go back and see where we are. Thank you guys for coming in. I know it's a different time. I know, a little unexpected. I was home this weekend, and I just wanted to get some of this information out. I can tell, like, from my side of the screen when we're dealing with like a collective energy, and definitely calling our power back, and the lack of sleep was really strong in our group, right? All right, Star. So let's look at the first card. The first card is going to be the card to describe your sleep. You have the Strength card. Interesting. Leo energy. I feel like someone's watching over you, Star. Wow, Star. I feel like you have lots of conversations at night. And you could have something to do with like a Leo energy, but I think this is like it's giving you strength, and I'm getting more of like guardian angel type of energy. But card to help you describe your sleep. Maybe like, I don't think you're fearful of sleep, but a lot of us at PLR have night terrors. And bad dreams. So there definitely could be like some fear of something like that. And I think really Spirit's trying to tell me that you're guarded. See the infinity sign over the unicorn, over the Strength card? It's like the Strength angel, right? Always has the infinity sign. It's like guardian angel is what I'm getting there. All right. So why you're feeling disconnected? See, Star, why are you feeling disconnected? All right, so the High Priestess comes out. The High Priestess is my favorite card in tarot. It is about secrets and mysteries, things you don't quite understand. We're always stepping into the High Priestess energy. It's a process. That's what the Divine Feminine is doing. It says that she sits at the veil and she has all the knowledge, all the information from the 5D and the 3D, from all the Ds, right? It's like she has all the information. And it's also about being able to be abundant in knowledge, right? And it's like that's what we're headed towards. That's what we're going towards. So it's like it's very possible that there's something about your spiritual path or your spiritual journey that you need to learn. And maybe something about that could be keeping you up at night too. All right, let's see. Star, how can you improve your sleep? How can you improve your sleep? All right, so 9 of Wands coming back out. How interesting. 9 of Wands came out for me and the collective as something keeping you awake. But how you can improve your sleep, again, I see like the blindfold is up. So it's like you need to take the blindfold off about something. You need to see something for what it is. It could have something to do with whatever the fear is over here. Like if you have bad dreams or something like that. It's like you need to see why you're having those, what the reason is. You need to solve the mystery. And I feel like that's going to help you get more sleep. All right, so something keeping you awake. Something keeping you awake. Nine of Wands 2 is also stubborn, so it's how you can improve your sleep. If you've been doing something a certain way for a really long time, you need to try something different. All right, Star, something keeping you awake. You have the Seven of Cups and the Six of Cups. So there's confusion with someone from your past, and that's what's keeping you awake. It's also reunion energy, so it's like there's also, you could be sensing that reunion is coming, and that's going to be what's keeping you awake, especially the last few days. All right, now let's close it out with some guidance. Let's close it out with some guidance for Star. All right, so Queen of Pentacles comes out. Yes, new resources. You're the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So it's like Queen of Pentacles is someone who's very confident in their resources. If they need something, they know where to go find it if they don't already have it. So it's like you're the Queen of Pentacles. As Divine Feminine, you are learning to be your own resource. So it's like you need to solve the mystery. There's something about the fear at night. It's kind of like, or maybe like you don't know that you have this guardian angel and you're highly protected. Something about that, that's what you need to know. But I'm pretty interested in that whole sensing the reunion over there myself. All right, Star, I hope that reading was helpful. All right, Gemini girl, you were next. Oh, your best friend just passed. That is so. Are you having trouble sleeping this week, Star? Or do you think you've gotten better sleep? Like, can you tell that you're being guarded and protected? Is really what I want to know. Gemini girl says she's here. All right, guys, let's see. Gemini girl, let's start with a card to describe your sleep habits. Ooh, oh my goodness. Star says, no, I've had horrible dreams since I found her. Oh, Star, I'm sending you so much love. Love and lots of light. I know. Okay, so there's going to be something. I'm going to get to you, Gemini girl, I promise. But I feel like Spirit's definitely telling me. Okay, so Star, there's going to be something like a confirmation that it's protection and not. So the darker is going to come from you, okay? And it's fear. So, oh my gosh, I don't know how to say this. Okay, so I have this friend, okay? And she recently lost someone that was really close to her. She found him also. And so it's like she was afraid to go back into this house because she was like, oh my God, I don't want to see, like, what if I go in there and I visualize seeing this again, right? Or something even more horrifying than what she's seen in real life, right? And it was like, I was trying to explain to her, like, you got to stop that because you can actually, you'll manifest it because you're feeding the fear. And so it's like you can manifest it. So there's a message here, Star. I'm trying to get out with through all the stuttering. I do apologize. I swear it's like it comes so fast and I just can't get it out. But it's like you're highly protected, and it's like this person wants you to know that they're guarding you. It's like they're protecting you. You can sleep peacefully knowing that you're guarded. But it's like your fear of seeing it again or reliving it again or experiencing it again, something like that, is what's actually causing the like the dream or the terror, right? So it's just really important that I got that out. All right, Gemini girl, here we go. Ready? card to describe your sleep habit. Gemini girl, if you're anything like me, it takes me forever to fall asleep. It's like I can't. I struggle if I don't meditate, if I don't like stick with the sleep routine, like I won't be able to shut down the mind. The mind will just keep on and on and on. And I'm kind of picking that energy up. All right, so we have the Ace of Pentacles coming out, we have the Star coming out, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is all one. I'm sorry. All right, so Ace of Pentacles. So aces are normally like new, good yeses, right? The Star is a cleansing, purification, and Ten of Pentacles is goals. This is what you're thinking about. This is those thoughts that are going through your head. Gemini girl. So Ace of Pentacles, the Star, and Ten of Pentacles. So it's like I picked that up. Like when you're going to sleep, you're having a hard time going to sleep because you have these thoughts that just kind of keep going. And those thoughts are about this new beginning with something, a purification process or hope for the future, and something that you're wanting, right? Goals, achievements, things like that. All right, let's pull. Why are you feeling disconnected, Gemini girl? So we have Five of Pentacles coming out. Five of Pentacles is that abandonment, rejection energy. It is that wounded energy. It's also the card that says it's okay to ask for help, Gemini girl. All right, how can you improve your sleep? How can you improve your sleep? So you have Four of Pentacles and Queen of Wands. Be confident enough to release something that you're holding on to very tightly. So Four of Pentacles, you're holding on to it so tightly, it's so restricted. Queen of Wands is like confident. You need to be confident enough to release this situation. And that's how you're going to improve your sleep. All right, let's look at something that's keeping you awake, Gemini girl. Something that's keeping you awake. Two cards came out, the Sun and the Empress. This is about you not allowing your, so when I got the Sun, I got a little bit of like reversal. So the Sun can be like bright joy, happiness, which I feel like it is, but with it coming out a little reversal energy, it's like you're trying to control something. I don't think that you're trying to control how much happiness you receive. I think there's fear. You're trying to control your ascension process into the Empress. Gemini girl, I just had a big aha moment. We'll talk about that later. Yeah, message me after the live. I do it too. I definitely have this issue with like success. It's like as soon as things start going good, I'll step back. I'm like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I think that's really all it is. So, I mean, like, that's all I was going to say is like this energy of like you're stepping into the Empress, but like you're trying to manipulate or control it in some way. It's like you're trying to say, not quite yet. And there's something about that. It's like it's going to be because you're fearful of the abundance, or you're fearful of the love, or you're fearful of the feminine energy, or you're fearful. It's going to be something that has to do with the Empress. I think it's the knowing. All right, so the guidance that comes out, Page of Swords. Page of Swords is fear to communicate. Page of Swords is also the card that says someone is watching you, Gemini girl. This is the guidance. So it's like if you're watching someone, Spirit's saying don't be scared to communicate. If someone's watching you, it's like Spirit wants you to know that they're watching. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful. Gemini girl says, tell me, please. I did. It caught me off guard. Like we're all headed towards that. We're not really trying to push it back, but I feel like, I mean, I used my, like the, success one is kind of, that's kind of something we do, right? A little self-sabotage. It's like we get nervous, like we start to it's going too good. And we're like, what? Who's watching you? I feel like this could be a lot of different things. Like maybe there's young people young eyes watching you, and it's like something like that where maybe you need to communicate more. But I think it's going to be counterpart energy. Counterpart energy. Especially, yeah, she says, I'm not watching anymore. Yeah. So if you're not watching anymore, it's like, don't be scared to communicate. And it's like, Spirit wants you to know that they're watching. All right, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up. I want to make sure I didn't miss anyone or anything. Guys, please make sure to come hang out. Check out Twitch if you haven't already. I did put the link in the description box. Guys, you can come over there anytime. There's several videos that are over there. I believe so, Gemini Girl, yes. And definitely that I don't want you guys to miss out because we are separate now, so it is different. So tonight 8 p.m. I'm going to be doing free live Q&As over there. So yes, guys, links in the description box. Come over, hang out with us. A lot easier, a lot lighter energy over there on Twitch. I guess it's not like so stuffy. I know YouTube, Facebook, all the rules and whatnot. I mean, there's rules on Twitch too, but it just seems like the Twitch tarot community is the energy is a lot lighter over there. So yeah, guys, come over and hang out with us, get some free readings. All right, thank you, Gemini Girl. Yes, thank you, Star. Thank you, everyone, for coming in. I appreciate you guys also very much. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I need to go back to the Etsy shop, guys. Etsy readings are going out today. I am on the 3rd day, so if you got your readings 3 days ago, they're coming today. Be patient with me. I promise they're always worth the wait. All right, guys, I'm always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journeys. Have a good night, guys.